Great. Now what?
Star Trek Picard, actors' real-life partners revealed. Star Trek Picard Season 3 is on its way, and we're pretty sure that you are already dying to know all the details about the actors' real-life partners. Who is dating who in real life and who is currently single? Let us spill some tea for you. It is not a secret that the Star Trek franchise has helped to create some long-lasting romantic and platonic relationships. Of course, when people spend a lot of time together, something can sparkle between them, and no wonder that they bond to some relationships. The actors have been the subject of a lot of dating rumors over the years, especially if their characters have been on the show together. And of course, many fans hope that their favorite on-screen couples will fall in love in real life as well one day. Let's take a look at the real-life partners of our favorite Star Trek actors. Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is one of the actors who has been a dominant actor in the industry for more than 5 decades. And of course, the role of his life is the role of Jean-Luc Picard in the Star Trek series. And you definitely remember him playing the role of Professor Charles Xavier in the hit movie franchise X-Men. Speaking of his love life, it is clear that he had a list of girlfriends and he was actually married 3 times. His first wife was Shayla Falconer. They were married from 1966 to 1990. Patrick then married Wendy Neuse, who was almost 15 years younger than Patrick, and they were married from 2000 to 2003. As for now, the actor is married again, and his wife is singer-songwriter Sunny Ozol. This marriage is far from usual, as there's a 38 years gap between the two. Plus, the marriage itself was unique. 2 lovebirds got married at a Mexican restaurant, and Patrick's longtime friend and fellow actor Ian McKellen officiated the wedding. Given their 38 years of age gap, the Star Trek actor described their first encounter as being an immediate attraction. The actor also reveals that he was so amazed by this beautiful woman that he ended up breaking his own rule and gave her his cell phone number. The two married in 2013 and they're still going strong. According to the New York Times, the two met while they were both working on Macbeth. LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton is mostly known for his role in Star Trek franchise as Chief Engineer Geordi LaForge. The actor had 2 serious relationships, but we might not know about some other partners or love interests of his because he never liked to make his private life a public property. His first serious relationship was in 1980 with Joyce DeWitt. The two were not engaged and there is not enough information about the details of his relationship. As for now, LeVar is married to Stephanie Cozart Burton. The couple met on the set of Roots, The Gift in 1988 and then started dating in 1991 and have been together for all this time. His wife is almost 5 years older and she is a professional makeup artist, best known for her work on projects such as White Men Can't Jump, The Talk, and In Living Colors. The two have 2 kids, Ian from LeVar's previous relationship and Michaela, their common child. Michael Dorn. Michael Dorn played Worf, a Klingon strategic operations officer, and the crew members and the actor himself revealed that he was absolutely crazy about his co-star Marina Sirtis. Marina played Counselor Troy, and the two also worked on a few other projects together. Even though both never admitted they were dating, it was clear that they had a special bond. Their friendship has lasted more than 30 years, though as Marina admits, they hated each other on the first season of the show. But then they became closer to each other and many assumed that they were secretly dating. They weren't in a relationship then and aren't now, but Michael Dorn will be the first one to tell you that they're just crazy about each other. As for Michael's current relationship, he keeps his love life super private, and no one can say for sure whether he's married or not. However, there were some rumors that he is married to a woman whose name is Kelly, and here is even a photo of the two. This is the photo from the premiere of the movie Pretty When You Cry 2001, and allegedly the star arrived with his wife, Kelly, to the event. He has neither confirmed nor denied this news, so it is difficult to say who this Kelly is. Marina Sirtis. As we all already mentioned, Marina had a deep bond with Michael, but he is not the one she ended up with. She ended up with another Michael, Michael Lamper. Marina's Michael is not an actor, but he is known for being a musician and rock guitarist. He has toured with the likes of Allman Brothers and Los Lobos, and most recently with the Eagles' Desperado tribute band. What you might not know, though, is that Michael Lamper appeared in one episode of The Next Generation, The Vengeance Factor, as an Akamarian gatherer. Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan Frakes portrayed one of the notable characters in the Star Trek The Next Generation series and its film adaptation. For those who didn't know, he also directed 2 Star Trek films, Star Trek First Contact and Star Trek Insurrection. Jonathan is a married man, and he's been married to his wife, Jeannie Francis, since 1988. Earlier in 1985, the two started dating, and just 3 years later, the actors decided to tie the knot. Jonathan and Jenny share 2 kids, Elizabeth and Jameson, and the entire family happily live together in Calabasas, California. Gates McFadden. It is widely known that Gates McFadden was extremely close with her Star Trek co-star Brent Spiner, and many can prove that the two were quite close off set. The two were able to spend much more time with them in the 4 movies that followed, and the chemistry between the actors obviously sparkled, even though their characters weren't together on the show. Gates McFadden played Dr. Beverly Crusher, who was a widow, and Spiner portrayed Lieutenant Commander Data, who was an android. Despite the fans hoping that the two will end up together, this never happened, as the actress and her partner welcomed their first child back in 1991. The Next Generation was still ongoing. It is safe to say that Gates and Brent were really close, as she named him the godfather of her child. You will definitely agree that that's a huge responsibility and a sign of a true friend. Gates' husband's name is John Cleveland Talbot, but the actress remains relatively quiet when it comes to sharing her personal life, and makes it a point to stay out of the public eye. Brent Spiner. Brent Spiner, like many actors from our video, made his name thanks to his iconic role in the Star Trek franchise. As you have already noticed, when it comes to private life, almost all actors from this list keep the details under the wraps. But we have found some information about Brent's past and current relationship. It is safe to say that he was dating a few really famous women, including Swoosie Kurtz, Elizabeth Green, and Terry Farrell. His previous relationship didn't last long, as he dated Swoosie for just a few months. And the same thing was with Elizabeth, who many assume it is all due to the age gap they had. But when the actor met a famous American actress and model, Terry Farrell, things changed a little bit. They both met on the set of Star Trek and subsequently started dating. But it didn't last long as well, only a year and they broke up. In 2000, Brent met Laurie McBride, and the two immediately clicked. The actor revealed they found the connection and started dating each other, which ended up as marriage in the year 2001. The pair share a son named Jackson Spiner, but the biggest question is, are they still together? According to multiple rumors, they are not married anymore, as they filed a divorce back in 2011. It is really difficult to say whether it is true or not, but an even more crazy rumor suggests that Laurie was never married to real Brent Spiner. The fans think that Laurie's palimony case against Brent is unfair, as she was not even married to Brent, but his clone. Did you know all this information about the Star Trek Picard cast before watching this video? Have we missed something? If yes, let us know in the comments section down below. We hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next episode.